like, let me go on live so I can do it with you guys. So let's get started. So good morning, good morning. Okay. So when I take out my hair, I've been like testing how to take out my hair best for like almost a year now, probably like 6, 7 months, if not a year. And at first, I was taking my hair out with oil. Now I just take my hair out with clean, dried hands because I've noticed that when I use oil to take out my hair, it just quickly becomes tangled. So this is how I take out my hair now. Y'all see how pretty these curls came out? I have been testing twist outs, braid outs, and flat twists to see how my hair reacts best. So some of these are twisted, some of these are braided, and some of them were flat twisted, but I already took out the flat twist here. So let's take out the braid next. So when I take it out, I just start from the bottom and I literally grab each strand the same way that I put it in, and I try to unravel it the same way. You can go like, oh wow, I've never done that before. But that came out great. And as you can see now, it is in 3 sections, just the same way that it was when I braided it. So that's one thing about the braid out is that you have to separate the hair. And every time I separate the hair, it causes frizz. So I don't really, for that braid out is not my favorite. When I braided this, I added, you can see that it's not as clean as the last one because I took strands from other sections of the braid and added it in. So I'm not going to be able to just pull it apart, but I still want to keep with keeping all of the hair as separated as possible. So this is the strand that I added in. Now we have back to 3 pieces. You see that? All that it causes frizz. So you want to be very particular about how you're doing it. We're going to slowly take it out. And mind you, this is the same piece that was added in. So I'm just going to slowly take it out, one piece at a time. I don't add oil or anything to my fingers because I've found that causes a lot of shedding. So you can see now, it's like that and like that. And this is how it was looking before. So let's go on to the next section. This is a twist. So this is not a braid out, this is a twist. So follow the same thing, always start from the ends. And you guys can see, like, I didn't add any extra products or anything to my hair. This is just how it's looking. So when for a twist, I grab one and I just pull it. And normally the other one just unravels itself. And then you're done with the twist. It literally comes out on its own. Next is a braid. So always start from the bottom. I'm really testing to see what looks better, the twist out, the braid out, or the flat twist. In my opinion, I think the flat twists give the best takeout results. For sure. because look at how the flat twist looks. Like with the flat twist, you don't have to untangle it or anything. Hi. You don't have to untangle it or anything. It just looks already put together. With the braid out, you have to untangle it first of all. That's the first thing that causes frizz. And then it's not the same curls. It's like waves, which I like the waves as well, but I don't know. I guess that's just personal preference. So then with the braid out, you can see again, I have 3 sections taken out. The next, so this is another thing that I was testing. So I'm going to turn around. So this one I tested not getting puffy roots. So I braided this one, this twist into this braid. So I literally just untangle this braid. And the reason that I did this was because I'm trying to stop the roots from, when you do a braid out or twist out, the roots don't really get braided or they like automatically become undone. So I just really wanted to avoid that. You subscribed? Thank you, Brandon. So, anyways, I literally am gonna go back in and undo. And then this is a clear demonstration of a twist. I just pull one and it automatically undoes itself. Okay? So the next twist, I'll show you guys again. I twist and braid all the way down to the very last piece. I untangle the bottom with dry hands and pull one. The other one becomes undone, and I just pull it apart. Grab one, pull, and then just keep going. So far, I definitely think I love a twist out and I love the braid outs, but the flat twist, like that is a game changer. If you know how to do flat twist, then definitely recommend doing a flat twist. If you don't know how to do a flat twist, next week when I style my hair, I'm literally gonna come on live and put my flat twist in so you guys can see. But until then, you see how easily that comes out? I'm not big on separating my hair anymore. Separating it and making it big on day one, I think that's kind of crazy because you're gonna lose all by the end of the week. Me personally, I lose all my definition. I'm just going through now, see if I have any more. One thing I think that for sure that we need to start doing is just loving our hair in the way that it comes out of the styles instead of trying to keep manipulating it to make it like a big afro or make it like a small or whatever. Just like this is how my hair looks for the week. If anything, you can like put pins in it or something. But hairstyle is gonna come out differently every week depending on what you've put in it and whatnot. But now I think, I have one more braid left back here. So now we have very defined twist out, and now this is how I fluff out my hair because I'm not detangling it. I take one of these. So this is a head massager. I do have multiple head massagers. I also have this one, but this one is more of a shampooer than a shampooer head massager. So I like to use this one because it has really long clips and it doesn't mess up the curl. So what I do is go in between each, start from like here, and then I go in and then I just like first of all massaging my scalp, but also that separates the parts in the head, so it makes all the parts become one. See, and then it becomes more like one. And then you can just do this again in the directions that you want the hair to lay. I recommend just going down in the direction that you want the hair to lay. This was a big braid, so I'm gonna put this all down. See, it becomes down and it kind of blends the parts together. And it gives you a good scalp massage. You should be massaging your hair. And then at this point, when my hair is like this is when I'll go in with an oil. And I won't do it in the normal sense that to separate the curls, I literally just add some oil to my hand and I just massage it into my hair to be its sealant because I do have high porosity hair. And so I just massage it all over my hands. And this is my sealant. So when I go out into the world, the humidity and everything will not be penetrating my hair and it won't make my hair frizzy faster. So I still kind of follow the shape of the twist and the braids that was in. And I put it all on my hair. Now that this all the oils almost completely into my hair, I literally now just make my shape. So I try not to detangle too much or separate the curls too much, because that creates a lot of frizz. But a little bit I will, just kind of create the shape. You see this has a big dent right here, so I will separate this to fill in this dent. These curls are really clumped together here, so I will just, when I twist my hair, you have to really remember how you twist your hair, how you twisted it. So I like to like twist it up and then like twist the hair like this, and then I twist the hair together. So I know that's how I do my hair. So I know that's how it's gonna look when it comes out. So then I literally just untwist my hair. Untwist my hair. You see that? Now it's separated. Then it separates. And throughout the week, throughout the day, it's going to fall down and really set by itself. You don't really have to do too much manipulation to it, especially if you start with your hair first and then you go into like your makeup and things like that. It will set by itself. It's going to, if you have a haircut, your hair is going to lay in its natural way anyways. So yeah, that's how I separate my hair, and that is how I do it. Next time I come on with the hair tutorial is going to be next Tuesday. I'm going to come on and I'm going to show you guys how I apply and flat twist. I'm going to try to flat twist my whole hair, if not my whole hair is in half, and then do twist on the back. So that is my full tutorial of how I take down my hair. If you guys have any questions, feel free to leave them in the comments below. And thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you on the next video. Bye.